here with Meshack Lufile, a 23-year-old graduate from Cape Breton University who just recently signed a contract with Holland, and he is here today to basically tell us about what's happening in his life. Hi, tell me more about yourself.
Hi, thank you for having me. Well, there's not much to say. I'm a Christian athlete from Burlington, Ontario. I just graduated with my Bachelor's of Arts degree at Cape Breton University. I stayed there for 5 years. Pretty good 5 years, won a championship there, won a couple of awards, and as you said earlier, I just recently signed a contract with Holland on a team called Aris Leeuwarden. So I'm really excited to get that going. I come from a really strong family of faith background. So all my brothers are tall. I'm 6'9", my dad is a pastor. So I'm just really excited to have this opportunity to be able to play professional basketball. It's something I think every basketball player dreams of, so I'm just really excited.
Wow, tell me more about this contract that you just signed with Holland.
Well, this year, one of our last playoff games, we lost to a team in my conference, and I didn't really play my best basketball game, and I was really sad. Came to my phone and saw I got a couple messages from a couple organizations. The one that peeked out to me the most was a team called Scorers First, and I reached out to them, and I had to make a decision. So I got my dad to help me and talk to my brother. We prayed about it a little bit, and I decided to go with them just because of how they promoted themselves, and it seemed like they had a really good family atmosphere, and they welcomed me really well. So I signed with them. So then they gave me their contract, a couple weeks ago, and I just signed it. So I'm due to leave near the end of August. So I'm just getting ready to go.
Wow, that's amazing. Sounds like you have a lot of things coming ahead of you. So tell me more about what keeps you motivated, determined to play basketball?
Honestly, when I was in grade 7 and 8, I got cut from my basketball team, and it was pretty disappointing because my older brother Shadrach, he was a big-time star in the city, and not to be able to follow in his footsteps really upset me. So I really worked hard in my grade 9 and grade 10 year, grade 11 year. Still wasn't able to play. My last 2 years, I played with a team called RETA, Regional Elite Development Academy, and they picked me up, and they just basically said they want to train me. And a coach by the name of Terry Upshaw, when I look at how I ended up where I am, he's probably the main reason why I'm even playing basketball. My biggest motivations, I would say, would probably be my dad and probably my older brother. I was a big fan of him growing up all the time, and he really pushed me as a brother would, and helped me to get to where I am. So those are my two motivations.
And who's your role model? Who do you look up to?
Honestly, a lot of people ask me this question, and probably the same two people. My dad and my brother motivate me really well. I'm a man of faith, so Jesus Christ is someone that I look up to. I try to get my life to live to revolve around him, and I'm a big fan of Dwight Howard also, who's in the NBA, and I always try to make my game after him. It hasn't quite worked out that way, but hoping to be the best player I can able to be. So
what advice can you give to young kids that are trying to get into the field of basketball or pursuing any type of dream?
For me, I would just say to work hard. I was never the most athletic kid. I was pretty strong growing up. I didn't have all the knowledge in basketball. I didn't have the most opportunity. But just for young kids, I would just say to keep pushing. The sky's the limit. There's always a chance out there. There's opportunity always presents itself. It's just how you're able to make the most of that opportunity. When I went to RETA, probably like 2 or 3 months in, I wasn't even allowed to practice with the team just because how bad of a player I was, and they really helped me to get through, all of the little kinks in my game and helped me to become the player I was today. So, for kids out there, just keep working hard, stay motivated, never let anyone tell you that you can't do anything, and the sky's the limit.
That is good. So we're gonna take a quick break, and after the break, we're gonna come back.
Oh, you look good.
Thank you.
Hey! See the guy taking my little girl out, huh?
Yep.
Huh. Why don't you go ahead and take my new car?
Thanks, Pops.
Go ahead, baby.
Watch this.
Boom!
Favorite spot? Favorite girl?
You messing with the wrong daddy!
I'm taking you home.
Why?
Car Finder on the Hyundai Genesis.
Back so soon?
Here you go, sir.
Because a dad's got to do what a dad's got to do.
Honey, what'd you guys do tonight?
people don't know about you that you do on the side?
You know, growing up, I loved playing the piano. I don't play it as much right now. Most of my hobbies consist of, you know, getting in the basketball gym, getting in the weight room, training. There's not much going on in my life right now other than doing that, playing in a couple tournaments here and there. But I'm just really getting myself ready for the next level. I know that one of the biggest things they wanted me to do was, you know, to change my body, to eat right. So I'm trying to get those habits into my system. And, you know, I read my Bible from time to time as much as I can get in. So those are probably the hobbies that I have right now.
So after playing in Holland, do you have any future plans of playing in the NBA or professional ball in Canada?
I mean, for myself, you know, you always want to aspire to be the best you can be. So I want to play at the highest level that I can possibly play at, whether that be the NBA, the highest league in Europe, wherever that be. So I just want to play to the highest I can. And, you know, if the NBA presents itself, you know, then thank God. If not, then, you know, it is what it is. But I've wanted to represent Canada for a long time, you know, so if I have the opportunity to do that, I'm definitely not going to say no.
Thank you, Meshack Lufile, for joining us on Next
Thanks
Step
for having
Media.
me.
And we'll follow up with you next time in future videos and shows. And thank you for those of us who joined us in, and tune in next time on Next Step Media.